Welcome along to the Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games, day 9 of these games, and in Cortina d'Ampezzo in the Italian Dolomites. It is the final run of the Alpine program on the spectacular Olympia della Tofana course. Men's slalom brings the curtain down on the schedule. Vision impaired standing with the sitting category, the last of the races. Well, difficult conditions for all the racers today, but it comes down to this: one final hurrah, one final run.
One last opportunity for athletes to make their way onto the Paralympic podium. The weather has come in, it is foggy, visibility has been impacted. But this is not unusual for alpine skiers used to changing weather conditions.
And changing snow conditions as well. It makes life very difficult. Here is the weather, and still below freezing at the top, just under -1, and it is just above freezing at the finish, 2.2. Very little wind, but as you can see, snow still falling. Well, it is all set up nicely for the second run charges. Who can stand up and be counted?
There were some prizes after run 1. Still plenty of athletes in contention. Who can put down the fastest runs for run 2 of this men's slalom?
And while on the scope of things, there would seem to be a leader that's a long way out in front. It only takes one mistake and suddenly the second through to fourth that are separated by 3/10. Anything can happen.
Anything can absolutely happen, particularly in these tough racing conditions. One minor mistake on a certain part of the course and it can cost you a lot of time.
Men's slalom vision impaired, run 2 to decide the final vision impaired medal of these Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. So let's have a look at the start list. 13 racers from 12 national Paralympic committees at the top of the hill. They go in the reverse order that they finish run 1. We lost 5 in the opening run, so we're just 13 this time around. Johannes Eigener, the red-hot favourite, could only manage the 4th quickest time, 2.2 seconds slower than Michael Golas of Poland, who is looking to try and back up his bronze in the giant slalom with a gold in the slalom. So let's have a look then at this track. The second pattern of gates set by Lee Ho-sung, one of the Korean coaches, and it features 51 gates, 50 which are a turning, so that would suggest a pretty direct line down this second pattern of gates. And that layer of cloud hanging around the valley, that's been going up and down, and it's a bit pot luck, isn't it, really, as to whether you leave the start hut and it stays below the grandstand, or it comes up and obscures your vision in the finishing pitch.
We did see that fluctuate quite a lot between the races in run 1.
Here we go. The final
well, some great support at the bottom once again, and we are ready to get this second run of the men's slalom underway. The last runs of these Paralympic Winter Games. And the honour of getting it underway goes to Patrick Hetmer from Czechia.
Ready? Go.
Patrick Hetmer of Czechia and his guy Miroslav Makala get us underway in the men's slalom vision impaired. The second of the 2 runs, the combined times from run 1 and run 2 will decide the destination of the final vision impaired goal. And a chance to have a look at this second pattern of gates. Key transition here on this blue gate, need to take the pace onto this flatter section, and then the next roll in here, and the flatter section after the second time split.
These open gates that the athletes are coming through at the moment, a good opportunity to carry some speed through the verticale as they enter this flatter section. Key turns to really nail the line on.
Verticale gates that run down the full line, allowing the racer to get pace. And here comes Hetmer to set the time. And Hetmer, 14th in the giant slalom, and finished no worse than 13th in the slalom. So good couple of races for him.
Good.
Sam Cousins of Great Britain and his guide Adam Hall, the next to leave the start hut. 16.27 seconds, their advantage over Patrick Hetmer of Czechia, who leads the way. And at the first split, that has gone up by 3.7 seconds.
Really nice rhythm from Cousins and Hall through this section. The youngster doing a fantastic job in his first Paralympic Winter Games.
They're just 19 years of age, Cousins, and the lead jumps again for 24 seconds. He's found 7 seconds on this second pattern of gates. And as you see, the cloud just starts to come up. You just don't know when it's going to be a help or a hindrance, but Cousins will get home and he will take the lead. 1:48.92. That is the time of Hetmer by 28.15 seconds. Well, great skiing from Cousins, who was a DNF in the giant slalom, so this was his chance to get a finish, and he's done it. Malek Ibacha of Slovakia and his guide Maria Zatovikova. Ibacha 0.28 of a second faster than Cousins, who leads the way. Ibacha skiing with blacked out goggles. You can see absolutely nothing. And finds time. He's found nearly 1.3 seconds.
They're moving incredibly well, really dynamic skiing. And finding a great rhythm. Kubaka will be listening to the instructions and the tone coming through the speaker, getting a sense of direction, and then also rhythmical turn by how the terminology is spoken through that speaker. So much nuance developed between an athlete and their sighted guide. This is a great run.
Yeah, really good. He continues to take time out of Cousins, our leader. Kubacka didn't finish his first two races, but he leads here. New best time, 1:46.81. Superb effort from Marek Kubacka, who's into top spot for the time being. Maximilian Seeger and Jeremy Mester of Belgium next out on track. Another Belgian pair, 0.96 seconds advantage over Kubacka of Slovakia from the first run.
The opening sections of this course moving and flowing really nicely, allowing athletes to be aggressive and direct to generate as much speed as possible through this section.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I mean, you look at Cousins or Kubacka, for example, nearly 4 seconds faster on run 2 than run 1.
Particular challenges for the athletes with a vision impairment with this fog. Decreasing visibility can make it therefore harder to see the guide in front of them.
Right on the tails of his guide, and Seeger, well, finds time in the bottom turns to lead by over a second. 1:45.8 now, the new best. what's so great is that each race that comes down has that chance to lead the race.
Okay, bereit. Erster links. Good. Go. 3, 2, go!
Alexander Rowan and his guide Jaromir Svilka of Germany next on track. A 0.45 of a second. Their advantage over our leader, Seeger of Belgium from the first run. And at the second split, that has grown by 200ths of a second.
Nice dynamic turns. Rowan getting a little caught up, but quickly back onto balance and on the line.
Grows the advantage a little bit more. There seems to be 2 layers of cloud that have come in. One on that flatter section, one on the in the finish area.
Very difficult for spectators and the athletes.
0.95. He leads the way. 1:44.85 now, the time to shoot for.
Nine. Ready? Go.
There's Chris and his guide Iva Kozova of Czechia, with bib number 9. Now, Chris, 0.82 of a second faster than our current leader Rowan of Germany after the first run. Second Paralympic Winter Games for Chris. He's raced in all 5 disciplines. He's got 4 finishes under his belt so far. And they're out there somewhere. And out to 107. Well, it's actually just been trimmed by 100th of a second, so no real damage done through that middle sector.
They have a lovely rhythm going.
1:44.85. This is a good ski. The up home by 1.35 seconds. The new best time, 1:43.5.
Ready? Go.
Hwang Min-yu from the Republic of Korea and his guy Kim Jung-hyun on track now. Hwang with a 0.81 advantage over Kliz. He leads the way. And that advantage grows by 4/100ths. So each racer seems to be skiing still at the same level from run 1, just slightly faster.
Which would likely be the result of the faster running course. So great skiing by everyone out there.
That's over a second now. (1:42.79). Hwang leads the way by 0.71 of a second. Not sure they'd have got too much on the camera from there.
Ready?
Hassan de la Place of France, the next to challenge. 1.19, quicker than Hwang Min-yu of Korea, who currently leads the way in the first run. De la Place a 5th and a 7th. In Super G and Alpine combined, the DNF in downhill and giant slalom. But he's extended the lead by 0.64. Really strong skiing in these opening turns. Perrine Clark, his guide, setting a decent tempo.
These are really consistent, nice turns. Gallagher Sinclair.
We'll check over the left shoulder from Claire just to make sure that De La Place is still in close attendance, and he is. And De La Place will lead 1:40.14, 2.65 faster than Huang. Well, you always want to finish on a high, and he's done that, come what may.
Ready?
So into the top 5 now from the first run. First of whom is Wang Xingdong. And his guy Chen Yicheng. Half a second their advantage over De La Place from the first run. Wang has skied nicely here in his first Paralympic Winter Games. Never lower than 7. He's gone 5th in the downhill, 7th in the Super G, 6th in the Alpine combined, 5th in giant slalom.
Oh, gets thrown a little wide, but makes a good recovery. You can hear him calling out to Chen to
What if the guide struggles?
DQ.
You're out.
Absolutely. And it does happen.
So we saw a ski release on the guide earlier on. And 1.14. New best time, 1:39 dead. Well, what is interesting is the weather conditions make life a second run charge very difficult. I say that because this is what this man needs right now. Johannes Aigner and his guy Nico Herbel of Austria, the red-hot favourites for this race, find themselves in 4th place after the first run, but with a huge gap to the podium of nearly 1.3 seconds. So they are going to have to absolutely motor down here.
They've been on the podium in every race of this Paralympic Winter Games, and if they want to be on that podium, it is all or nothing down this run, and you can see that intensity coming.
A couple of mistakes in the first run cost him, but he's added 3/4 of a second. And this is fantastic skiing in unbelievably tricky conditions. Next split, 4.34, adds a little bit more time to his buffer.
This is a great run. Will it be enough to step up onto that podium?
Through the last couple of gates, Aigner will stop the clock, 1:34.16, 4.84. He can do all he can do, and that is put in a good second run, which is what he's done. It's now down to the others. Well, a time of 46.43, the quickest second run time to this point.
The pressure's now on.
Here we go, Colin. Come on.
Top 3 from the first run, the first of which is Kalle Eriksson and his guide Sierra Smith, 1.28 the advantage. Now Eriksson was in 3rd place after the first run of the giant slalom and missed out just on a bronze medal. He will not want to make that mistake again, and he adds to his advantage.
This is great skiing from Eriksson and Smith. The dynamic rhythm working beautifully down through this flush.
Finds more time on these bottom turns, and Eriksson skiing for a medal. If he gets down in front, he will win a medal, and he has done it. 1:31.26. Eriksson returns to the podium. Well, the surprise package potentially of these Paralympic Winter Games, and he'll come away with 3 medals and 2 4th-place finishes. I think if you'd offered him that at the start of the week, he would have taken it.
It's been fantastic skiing from Eriksson and Smith. And they're pumped.
Go.
Italy's Giacomo Bertagnoli and Andrea Rivelli, the next out of the start gate. Now, Bertagnoli, 4 medals in these Paralympic Winter Games. Can he make it a 5th? his advantage over Ericsson, 0.37 of a second. And at the first split, that advantage has gone up by 63 hundredths.
Beautiful skiing there, clean on the edge set, really direct, and a great rhythm. This is fast skiing.
Out of the cloud they come, second split coming up, and it's gone up again to now 1.86, that's 86 hundredths they found in those middle turns. He's trying to apply the pressure to our leader, Michael Golash of Poland. And here comes Bertagnoli. It's going to be another medal for the Italian. He'll lead the way. It can be no worse than silver. Extraordinary skiing from Giacomo Bertagnoli and Andrea Rovelli.
That was a sensational run.
Ericsson knows it's silver at best.
Dajcie mi to, panowie!
Our leader after the first run, Michael Golash of Poland, and his guy Kasper Walas. Their advantage over our current leader, Giacomo Bertagnoli, 0.57 of a second.
They are absolutely motoring down this run.
And the clock will agree with you as they find 11 hundredths. Somehow, each race...
Oh! He's on, he's still good.
He's kept going somehow.
He's kept the momentum.
Gosh, what a recovery that is. Now 1.1625, and at the next split, it's down to 22 hundredths.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be desperately tight. Bertagnoli leads. Can Golash take it away? 1:29.29, the time of Bertagnoli. Here comes Golash now, and he has missed it. 0.27, the wrong side of the clock. Italy celebrates. Golash with his head in his hands. Oh, there was a little split, there was a little slip, 3 gates from home, and that is probably 0.2 of a second.
Heartbreak.
Fairy tale finish for Giacomo Bertagnoli and his guide Andrea Rovelli as they win a second gold medal at these Paralympic Winter Games. Michael Golash, well, it's an excellent silver. He'll feel pretty disappointed right now, but I think when the dust settles, he'll be really proud of his performance in Milano Cortina 2026. And Kalle Eriksson, having been knocked off the podium in the second run in the giant slalom, gets the bronze medal. Confirmation then of the men's slalom vision impaired. Giacomo Bertagnoli and his guide Andrea Rovelli take gold for Italy. Michael Golash and his guide Kasper Walas take silver for Poland. Kalle Eriksson and his guide Sierra Smith take the bronze medal for Canada. Well, every single racer skied faster than the one before, apart from Golash.
Oh, it's so difficult in those final precious moments. How can you get down that hill as quick as possible when the pressure is on? Just takes the smallest of mistakes, and that is your 0.2 of a second.
Men's slalom standing, run 2. And in this second run, we have 26 athletes from 16 Paralympic, National Paralympic committees. We lost 7 in the first run. Now the fastest 15 go in reverse order. So the quickest from the first run, Alexei Bugayev goes at 15. And then we go to the racers that were 16th through to 26th quickest in the first run.
Okay, TV ready. 35 ready. Start copy 35 minutes. Go.
Contact! Up, up!
Patrick Halgren of the United States of America gets the second run of the men's slalom standing underway, looking to try and apply pressure to those above him in the standings. 15th quickest after the first run, and manages to keep himself in the pattern of gates.
You can hear the exertion from Halgren. It is tough out there on the track for run 2. The fog has lifted slightly.
Halgren fast from edge to edge, sets a time of 1:40.81. The showman will enjoy that one. Arvid Skoglund of Sweden next out on track. His advantage over Halgren, our leader, 0.39 of a second.
Oh, as we see often in slalom, a mistake on one gate, you might be able to get around, but then it carries through and ends up impacting a couple of gates later, and we see Skoglund wash a lot of pace off. Still on course though.
Oh, a bit between his teeth now. Has to make sure he stays within, or tempers that disappointment. Well, look at that. Gone from 1.48 to 0.36 down. So great recovery from Skoglund. Can he complete the turnaround by the bottom? 1:40.81. He's missed it by 0.36 of a second. Disappointment for Skoglund.
Gets thrown off balance and then drops really low.
Let's go. Ready? Come on. Pop up, Jesse. Let's go.
Jesse Keefe of the United States of America chasing down his compatriot Patrick Halgren. And Keefe has just under half a second's advantage from the first run. And seems to have a pretty clear course in terms of cloud and visibility.
This is nice skiing from Keefe.
Leads by 2.68 seconds, 1:38.13, the new best time. Well, taking full advantage of the clear weather.
Okay. Wait, 29. Ready? Go.
Bib 29 is Manuel Raffauer of Austria. He was 0.38 seconds faster than Keefe from the first run. As he makes his way down these opening turns, has he managed to maintain that advantage? Or has it slipped away? The answer is he's added 1900s. Has he taken the pace off the steep onto this latter section? Again, another little injection of pace there, 1:24.56, 0.32, so it's just come off a little bit. Still has the green light. Keefe's time is 1:38.13. Raffauer leads by 0.45 of a second.
Ready? Go.
Jordan Boisson of France with bib number 26. He was the 11th quickest after the first run, but just 900ths of a second faster than Manuel Rachbauer, who leads the way. And at the first split, he finds 700ths of a second.
This is great. Oh, great skiing from the Frenchman. Oh, just gets off the ski a little bit, keeps the momentum. He's pushing hard to get down.
1:37.68, he's outside it by 0.29. Rachbauer holds on to top spot. Luca Palla of Italy, the 40-year-old, in his first Paralympic Winter Games, has over a second's advantage over our leader Manuel Rachbauer of Austria from the first run. Turns here from Palla. He's extended his advantage by a quarter of a second at the first split, and at the second split up to nearly 2 seconds. Palla with a bit between his teeth.
Excellent skiing.
Cheered on by a fervent Italian crowd. Ooh, gets away with a couple of errors, but it's good enough to lead. 1:36.27 now, the new best time.
Ready? Go!
Christoph Glotzner of Germany with the bib number 7, 9th quickest after the first run. Now Glotzner half a second faster than Palla from run 1.
The rhythm of this course set is really lovely. It's allowing the athletes to send it be direct and really push the limits of their pace.
.89 now the advantage, up from 0.43 at the last split, so doubles the advantage. This is great skiing from the German. And Glotzner, 1:34.93 is the new best time. The penultimate Italian racer in this men's slalom standing. Davide Bendotti on track with 0.21 an advantage over Glotzner of Germany, our leader from the first run. And these are dynamic quick turns from Bendotti at the top of this second run challenge. He loses 300ths of a second on Glotzner. 2 LW2 classified racers. And at the next split, 1:21.37, it's the wrong colour for Bendotti. 1800ths he needs to find. 1:34.93. Oh, he's missed it by 800ths of a second. Well, there wasn't a lot in that, but for Bendotti, it's just the wrong side of the clock.
Ready? 2009. Ist noch nicht dran. Good.
Thomas Kocher of Austria, a bronze medalist in the Alpine combined.
Well, these are clean. These are very clean turns. Moving from one edge set to the next super fast.
Well, the difference here is he's taking the gate with his shin. He's creating such a big angle on these turns that it's the shin guard that seems to be taking the hit first of all. And through there, yeah, he's taking on the shoulders, but on the steeper stuff, it's the shin. And this is a brilliant ski from Kocher. Oh, that is the finish on a high. 1:32.4. That is the fastest run on this second run by 1.5 seconds.
Beautiful skiing.
Different to others that we've seen in that category, the LW2, just getting that angle and using the shin guard. Well, Robin Kusch waits. He was first out the start hut in the first run and had the worst of the conditions, said he couldn't really see. He would want to get going because at the moment, visibility is not too bad, but it's sort of changing all the time. A few ruts being dealt with.
Good.
Robin Kusch of Switzerland on track, 0.15 of a second. His advantage from the first run on our leader, Thomas Kocher of Austria. Kocher was electric down these opening turns, and Kusch finds himself 3600ths better off, but just runs a little wide.
Just a little off balance, finds himself wide, but does a good job to correct.
So the second split, 1:19.29. Well, he finds another 10th of a second and making use of the better conditions from run one. 1:32.4. He's in by 2/3 of a second. Couldn't do the Kusch flip. Trying to follow in his uncle's footsteps. Oscar Burnham of France next out on track, 5th quickest after run 1, 0.23 seconds faster than Kusch, our leader. Again, fantastic turns from Burnham. All these athletes making these very difficult conditions look sort of easy. (1:18.68). It's 1.16, the wrong side of the clock for Burnham. Nothing really particularly wrong with these turns.
It's great skiing.
But it's just not going to be enough on the day. Goes into 3rd. 1.36 off the pace. Into the top 4 now from the first run. and Adam Hall of New Zealand, a bronze medalist in the slalom 4 years ago and a gold medalist in Vancouver in 2010 and in Pyeongchang in 2018, is on track. 0.54 of a second, faster than Robin Kusch, our leader at the moment from the first run. And he's lost 35 hundredths of that advantage.
Hall pushing hard, trying to see if he can get himself onto that Paralympic podium where he's been so many times before.
1:18.68, and it's going to be red by 700ths of a second. So that's gettable, but he's got to be clean through these closing turns. Hall dances from edge to edge, 1:31.73. Oh, he's found the time in the closing turns. Brilliant ski from Adam Hall. Jules Seger of France, the next to challenge, third quickest after the first run. A bronze medalist in the Super G. Can Seger maintain his third place? He's got 4/10 in the bank over Adam Hall, our leader from run 1. And at the first split, he's got an extra 13 hundredths of a second.
This is tight skiing. Getting thrown around a little bit, does a good job to get back balanced.
And a little long on the right ski. And these medals are going to be decided by the smallest of margins, 1:18.75. He loses a bit of time and is now 26 hundredths. Hall was really quick down these closing turns. Can Seger follow him home? 1:31.38. This is going to be desperately tight. He's outside it and he's only good enough for third. Seger, well, an anxious wait for him. Adam Hall can't bear to watch because there's 3 left. Well, no, there's 2 left. He's done it again. So Hall has got himself on the podium once again.
Well, a huge chance for the Italians to get a medal, but the New Zealanders are delighted down in the main.
A little fist bump from Hall.
And congratulated by Kusch. And a little shake of the head from Seger.
Allez, go.
Federico Palizzari of Italy. 3/4 of a second his advantage over Hall from the first run. And Palizzari looking for a second medal of these Paralympic Winter Games. And the advantage has dropped to 0.39. Oh!
These are great turns, so there was a little mistake, but he's carrying the momentum.
The clouds have parted for him nicely. Does he take advantage? It's down to 400. This is going to be mighty close. Oh, he's down! Kusch now gets a medal. And Palizzari can't believe it.
Al giusto motivo di imprecare un grande applauso Chico Pellizzari.
Oh, just had a release.
Oh, no.
The left ski just released.
Hall and Kusch can't believe it.
Oh, no, the binding's come off. The binding's broken.
Oh, no.
His binding's broken off the back of the ski.
Worst possible timing.
Failure. I've never seen a binding completely come off a ski before. So one remains at the top of the hill that was quicker than everybody else. And it's this man here, Alexei Bugayev. Slalom champion in 2014, 12 years on. Can he take another slalom gold. His advantage is monstrous, 2.41.
Gosh, he looks good. He's clean, direct. He's so dynamic. Turn to turn, Bugayev is looking incredible.
Well, he was leading after the Alpine combined run of Super G and skied out in the slalom. So can he deal with the pressure of leading? He's got perfect conditions. Visibility is as good as it's been throughout. Bugayev putting on a masterclass of standing slalom skiing, and he's going to take the goal by 2.83 seconds. Alexei Bugayev of the Russian Federation wins gold, his first of these Paralympic Winter Games. Well, he delivered under pressure and skied even faster than he did in the first run. Can't argue with it. Quickest in the first run, quickest in the second. Do that, you deserve the gold medal. Super ski. Alexei Bugayev takes gold in the men's slalom standing. Adam Hall can't believe it, racked with emotion. He wins the silver medal. Super performance by him. And Robin Kusch, sixth after the first run, gets the second run charge to take the bronze. Confirmation then of the final standings in the men's slalom standing race. Alexei Bugayev of the Russian Federation takes gold. Adam Hall of New Zealand, the silver medal. And Robin Kusch of Switzerland, the bronze. An action-packed second run. Federico Pellizzari, second quickest off the first run. His binding brakes in the closing pitch and skis out. Well, back to the top we go. We've still got races 16 to 26 from run one.
32 in the game.
And the first of them is Emerick Sierro. Now Sierro, 19 years of age. So he was 7 seconds slower than Bugayev. For him, it's all about whether or not he can find himself into the top 12 maybe. He needs something special. And the first bit's 7.89. 13th on the hill. Sierro. Some good turns from him through that verticale.
That fog really has lifted.
And the time, well, goes 13th. 11.46 off the pace.
Ready, go!
Theo Moore of Switzerland on course, the 29-year-old in his third Paralympic Winter Games. Medalist in 2018, medalist in 2022. Let's finish, it would appear this time round as sixth in the downhill. Sixteenth place for Moore.
Ready, go!
Koike Kakuta from Japan, the next to challenge. And 13.59 off the pace at the second split. Into the closing turns. Koike 17th. 15.78 off the pace for the 43-year-old.
Ready,
Dominic Allen of Great Britain next to go, 16 years of age, in his second race at the Paralympic Winter Games, first in the giant slalom. In the back seat over that terrain change, but gets it back to where it needs to be.
Great work by the 16-year-old.
Yeah, grand job. And he'll stop the clock at 1:45.99. 18th place. Bib number 25, Arthur Bauchet of France. Well, Bauchet came into this as the reigning Paralympic and world champion, but a massive error in the first run. He climbed back up. It cost him 10 seconds. And Bauchet going through the motions, looking to just soak up that atmosphere in the finish area once more. And he will come home and finish 11th. Well, it's a case of what might have been for Bauchet. Tyler McKenzie of the United States of America. 21st quickest after the first run. First Paralympic Winter Games for McKenzie. And
in the back seat.
He's still in. It's okay, he can touch the gate. He's got to go to the left of that red pole. Nope, he's not going to steer down.
Just got in the back seat and very hard to come back from.
He was running very late in the line, wasn't he? Michael Milton of Australia next on course. Now Milton 22nd after the first run. 52 years of age. He's a gold medalist in the Paralympic Games back in Albertville in 1992. And finds himself 16.34 off the pace, now 20.72. Milton down to the line. We'll stop the clock at 1:52.93. 20th position for the Australian. Thomas Vaverka of Czechia on track. Now Vaverka, 23rd quickest after the first run, is 23rd from the giant slalom, the 43-year-old in his fourth Paralympic Winter Games. His fifth in snowboard cross back in 2014. Switched to the two planks in 2018. He's straddled and understandably disappointed.
Thomas Vaverka della Slovacchia, Martin Kupka.
Martin Kupka of Slovakia on track, the 49-year-old. And was 12th in the Super G back in Worcester in 2010. With the 24th after the first run. He's just getting out of the way in time. That's a recovery. 21st, 31.52 off the pace. Andrei Popa of Romania, the 39-year-old. Adjusting in the slalom in Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. Made his fifth debut. The rung of races, we had the World Cup, the Europe Cup, and then FIS races. He made his FIS race debut in December of 2025.
against Romania with just one
Popper,
athlete here.
25th after the first run. Looking to go into 22nd position, which he has done so. 2:12.88 for Popper. Luka Bilka of Serbia, last out of the start hut in the men's slalom standing. And Bilka, 26th after the first run. 35-year-old in his first Paralympic Winter Games, onto the finishing pitch. And Bilka, a couple of gates from home, is going to stop the clock at 2:18.14, 23rd position for him. Lovely reception for Bilka from his fans up in the stands. So the results of the men's slalom standings: gold for the Russian Federation's Alexei Bugayev, silver for New Zealand's Adam Hall, and bronze for Switzerland's Robin Kusch. What a thoroughly exciting finale to the men's standing competition. 23 of the 26 that started got to the bottom. The men's slalom sitting, run 2, the final run of the Alpine program at Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. Well, we had a high degree of attrition in the first run, where we lost 11 races, 12 races, so we have 22 going now from 16 Paralympic committees. Fastest after the first run, Jeroen Kamscher, goes at 15. Remember, the top 15 go in reverse order, and then we have 16 through to 22 to round us off. But it is a fascinating contest. Kamscher a long way out in front by over 2 seconds, but the next 3 really tightly packed, so any mistake from Kamscher will be pounced upon by those behind. An opportunity for the course workers to try and smooth out this track. It's been a long day for them, hasn't it, with the 20 centimetres of snow overnight. That all had to be removed. Takes a lot of work.
A lot of work. They've done an incredible job to keep this track in good condition.
I'm ready, says Tyne Specksnyder. The men's slalom sitting, run 2, underway at these Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. Tyne Specksnyder of the Netherlands has the honour of being first down the track. And Specksnyder, in his first Paralympic Winter Games, this could be really important intel for Jeroen Kamscher, the Dutch six-gear who leads the way after the first run. Now we want that crowd to stay there for about 25 minutes, don't we? After that, it can do what it likes.
That would be wonderful. If you could arrange that, please.
Specksnyder, 10th in the downhill, 17th in the Super G, didn't finish the Alpine combined, 11th in the giant slalom. Being welcomed home and set a time of 1:46.49. Couple of errors in there.
Ready, go.
Christoph Damas of Switzerland next on track, a tenth of a second faster than our leader Specksnyder of the Netherlands after the first run, and he grows that advantage by nearly half a second. And up to 2.61. Those are great turns on the flat from the 23-year-old Swiss racer. Now Damas has had 2 top 15 finishes in Alpine combined and giant slalom, and he's going to lead the way in the men's slalom, 1:42.4. Little nod of the head from Dino Sokolovic of Croatia, the 37-year-old slalom Paralympic champion in 2018 in Pyeongchang. 3.65 of a second his advantage over Damas, our leader, after the first run, and he finds nearly a second on those opening turns to push it to 4:58. With the next split on 28-21. And yet more time found.
This is a nice run, really clean direct turns.
Well, looking to like it's coming back up. It's Sokolovic is home and hose, 1:36.44, 6 seconds quicker than Damas. What a run that was. Rene Di Silvestro of Italy. He's been skiing so nicely at the Paralympic Winter Games. 2 fourth places in the speed events, 2nd in the Alpine combined, winner of the giant slalom. It just couldn't lay down the run that he would have liked in the opener.
These are good turns though. This course set a little bit more open than the run 1, which really allows the 6 skiers to be more direct and carry speed nicely through these transitions.
Yes, Sokolovic, for example, 5 seconds quicker on the second run. Di Silvestro stays in the course. Still has an advantage of over 1 1/3 seconds. Cloud threatening to come up that finishing pitch. Di Silvestro, welcomed home, will lead the way, 1:35.36, the new best time.
Miglior tempo per l'atleta azzurro.
Ready, go!
Go! Chen Liang from the People's Republic of China, 28-year-old, in his 2nd Paralympic Winter Games. 2/10 of a second his advantage over Di Silvestro at the top, and he too finds time, 37 hundredths on those opening turns. Cloud's starting to come in. There's a ruck forming, isn't there? Oh, the cloud's right in now. Look how it changes so quickly. Chen, well, it doesn't bother him, finds more time.
This is a really nice run from Chen.
Chen will lead, 1:34.8, the next best time. Great work from Chen Liang.
Let's go, Josh. Come on.
Ready, go!
Josh Hanlon of Australia on track. Hanlon, 28 years of age, 6th in the slalom back in Beijing, and seemingly after a good start. Reasonably dynamic turns. 13 hundredths is advantage over Chen. It's now 0.39 the wrong side of the clock.
Hamlin getting a rigger, just minorly caught there. Really fighting. These are good turns.
But he's lost more time. Nearly 42 hundredths he's lost. Hamlin, can he get better of 134.08? I don't think so. It's going to disappear. Yeah, it's come and gone. Goes second, 7/10 off the pace.
Who said I'm not binding on?
Ready, go!
Li Shang from the People's Republic of China. 9th quickest after run 1. 31 hundredths faster than Chen.
Makes an error there and washes off speed.
Yeah, lost 1.5 seconds on those opening turns.
Really had to throw the ski edge sideways to make the gate, and that just is really costly, I'm afraid.
Li looking to get a better 134.08. It's come and gone. And Li is going to finish in 5th for the time being. There's 7 more to come. Could be outside the top 10 here today.
This time around.
4th 4 years ago. No repeat for him today, I'm afraid. Magnus Belchen of Norway. Now his advantage over Chen, our leader, 36 hundredths. Belchen, 26 years of age, is 5th in slalom at the World Championships in 2025. And I'm afraid he's out here. Got the rigger as well, did he not? Just pull him over.
Ready, go!
Yang Zilu from the People's Republic of China. 58 hundredths faster than Chen Liang, our leader at the moment. And attacks the start of this second run. 3rd in chance slalom and 4th in super combined 4 years ago. He's lost 38 hundredths of the advantage. Gets pitched forward, but doesn't lose the rhythm.
He's carrying good momentum, Liang. Really nice angles and edge set.
Finds a further 25 hundredths to extend the green light to 0.45. Liang making his way through this fog. Beautifully done. And Liang leads 500 to the second, faster than Chen. Back to the top we go. And France's Lou Radegand, the 2nd best slalom skier on the World Cup Tour this year, but with work to do because only 6th quickest after run 1. 8/10 advantage over Liang of China, who currently leads the way.
Doesn't look quite as clean as Liang.
He's lost 18 hundredths. 1:20:27, and he's now 700ths the wrong side of the clock, so losing a big chunk of time in that middle sector. And 1:34:03. Oh yes! Oh, he's found a huge chunk of time in those closing turns. What a ski that was!
Let's go, buddy. Ready, go.
Kurt Otway of Canada on track, 5th quickest after the first run, 1500ths faster than Bradegand, our current leader. Otway started with a bronze, then has had 3 DNS. Can he finish with a high place? And he's lost all of that advantage and a little bit more. Getting bounced around a bit. And that cloud looks like it might be here to stay for our quickest 4 races from the first run. Otway, clock going the wrong way from his perspective. Otway picking his way through the fog. 1:06 off the pace.
Top 3 stays the same for now. 4 to come.
Ready, go.
Mori Taiki of Japan, the next to challenge, 4th quickest after the first run. Nearly 8/10ths of a second faster than Bradegand, our leader, after run 1. And extends it by 1600ths to 9500ths. Oh, just takes the rut in his stride, it would appear. Does the clock agree?
It's really nice skiing.
These are tough conditions. 1:20:34. He's found even more time. It's extraordinary sit skiing. Just shows the skill of these top skiers in this race, because no matter what the weather, they find just the quickest times. And Mori, well, an outside chance perhaps of a medal, because there's still 3 quicker to come.
Ready, go.
Suzuki Takeshi of Japan next out on course. Now Takeshi is 0.32 seconds faster than Mori after the first run. And Suzuki, slalom champion in Sochi in 2014. 0.55 of a second, finds nearly a quarter of a second on those opening turns.
Suzuki carrying great speed. He's really great recovery there. He's really sending it down this run.
Next split, 1:19:12.
He's got good speed.
And he's got yet more time in the bank, 0.77. Suzuki, 2-time world champion in slalom in 2011 and 2015. Dialing back the clock as he comes through these final turns, and he will lead and get himself on the podium. Suzuki Takeshi will podium in the final men's sitting race of these Paralympic Winter Games. 4th in the giant slalom, on the podium in the slalom.
medal.
Ready?
Jesper Pedersen of Norway, the reigning Paralympic slalom champion, the reigning world slalom champion, and the best slalom skier on the World Cup this year. It's second quickest after the first run. He's got 0.36 of a second in the bank over Suzuki, but he's got to try and find over 2 seconds on Kamscher, who's yet to race. Pedersen adding 500s to his advantage. Well, these are just ridiculously difficult conditions. But what do I know? Because Pedersen's just found another 2,300.
Pedersen is getting a great run here.
He's out there somewhere. Here he comes, and he leads 1900ths of a second. Oh, well, a remarkable ski. Gives himself a shot at gold. So, Pedersen and Suzuki guaranteed a medal. The fastest man after run 1, now in the start hut. Jeroen Kamscher of the Netherlands out of the start hut. A massive 2.02 seconds quicker than the rest of the field after run 1. But this man knows only one way of skiing, and that is all-out attack.
Kamscher is moving quickly down this run. He looks great.
There's some big ruts down here. I've seen a couple of races getting thrown out, but Kamscher, that was the rut that's caught a few, but no problems for Kamscher, who's lost a quarter of a second. That's okay, but he just needs to keep pushing. Kamscher through the verticale. Sees a little bit more time. Goes from his advantage.
He's got a great rhythm. He's just sending it straight down.
Kamscher into the final turns, 1:31.11. He's done it, 1.39 seconds. Kamscher takes the third gold medal of these Paralympic Winter Games 2026 and gets the better of Pedersen, his rival, yet again. Well, what a ski from Pedersen, from Kamscher. Had 2:02 to start with, and he finished with 8/10. That is perfect skiing. And Murray is just nudged off the podium, but it is Kamscher who will be celebrating gold. Jeroen Kamscher of the Netherlands, a third gold medal. Jesper Pedersen, valiant attempt to make it another slalom gold, and Suzuki Takeshi is on the podium again, his first podium since 2014. Confirmation then of the men's slalom sitting. Jeroen Kamscher of the Netherlands takes gold. Jesper Pedersen of Norway the silver. Suzuki Takeshi of Japan the bronze. Mori Taiki just pushed off the podium. Magnus Belchen, the only non-finisher of our top 15.
Start copy 77 in the gate.
Back to the top we go.
Ready?
And the next 7 races from the first run, 16 quickest through to 22nd quickest, and this is Elijah Primak of Sweden, the 23-year-old who was a DNF in the giant slalom. I think he's still on course, is he not? Yep. Inside that red gate, that's fine. So having, as I said, not finishing the giant slalom, I'd be really keen. Can you believe it? The clouds have gone just And this time, no, that time he is out. He's gone the wrong side of the red gate. Disappointment for the Swede.
Ready, go!
Pedajahis.
Board!
Check it. Next to go, 39 years of age, second Paralympic Winter Games. What can he do in this final run in Milano Cortina 2026? These next 7 races, they're not going to be challenging the podium, but they can try and find some time, maybe pick up a place or two. Best finish here, 15th in the Alpine combined. Most on the Slalom and Giant Slalom 4 years ago. Over the finishing pitch. Probably coming to the side of the crowd about now. And stops the clock at 1:52.44, 15th place. Giles. Ravi Drugan of the United States of America, 8th place in the downhill. His best finish here and his best Paralympic Winter Games result. Former monoskier, won bronze at the X Games in 2015. And it really is the roll of the die, isn't it, on a day like this, as to whether or not you get a run like this or a P Super.
It's quite ridiculous how quickly the weather comes in and out, isn't it?
This final pitch. And Drugan stops the clock at 1:49.93. Goes 15th. He makes up a spot. Or a couple of spots, in fact. Leon Gensert of Germany next to challenge. Gensert, 21 years of age, first Paralympic Winter Games, raced the Giant Slalom, didn't register a finish. So this is his last chance. He's gone, missed the red gate, wrong side of it, I'm afraid. Just got bounced, didn't he, in that rut and never regained control. Just on this turn there you can just see the extension of the rigger. Adam Nebo of Denmark next to go. His second Paralympic Winter Games, was disqualified in the slalom 4 years ago. Didn't finish the GS this time around, or this edition. So can he pick his way through this tricky section and give himself a chance of a finish? Nebo, 1:38.37. 16 have finished. Used to be inside 1:52.44 to pick up a space on someone who's finished. He's collected a couple of spaces because of some non-finishers in front of him. And 17th. Nebo registers himself a Paralympic Winter Games finish. Javier Marcos Arteaga of Spain, the penultimate racer in the Alpine program at this Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. 29-year-old in his first games and a non-finisher in the giant slalom earlier on in the program, and the sun's now out. Getting pushed a little far to his left, it's still in the pattern of gates. Picking up some pace on that terrain change through the verticale. Nice rhythm from the Spanish racer here. Oh, just makes the blue gate. Is he too low? No. Makes the red gate. Final turns, 1:56.17 into 18th place for Marcos Arteaga of Spain.
Ready, go. Come on, man.
So the last racer in the Alpine program of these Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games is Yasmin Bamba of the United States of America. Former handball player for the USA, a five-time Paralympian at the Winter Games. Just raced the tech disciplines here and didn't register a finish in the giant slalom.
Bamba doing a nice job here. He's got himself a nice rhythm.
Final few turns then of this Alpine program. Yasmin Bamba, to the acclaim of the gathered crowd in the finish area, will bring it home and finish in a time of 2:14.85. What a moment for Bamba, soaking up the atmosphere at the bottom of the run.
Thank you so much.
17th in the slalom back in 2014, 18th in 2026. Confirmation then of the men's slalom sitting. Gold for Jeroen Kamstra and the Netherlands, silver for Jesper Pedersen of Norway, and bronze for Suzuki Takeshi of Japan. Japan leaving it late to pick up their first Alpine medal at these Paralympic Winter Games. At 22 started the second run. We had 4 non-finishers. What a way to bring the curtain down on this Para-Alpine program at Milano Cortina 2026. Well, what a way to finish the skiing program here. Your thoughts?
It's been a brilliant racing from all athletes.
Well, the atmosphere has been absolutely brilliant throughout, and there's just one more thing to do, and it's a very important thing. It is the victory ceremonies for the men's slalom, and we will bring you those in due course. There's a period of time where teams can appeal, and that's around 15-20 minutes. So we've got ourselves a little break until those victory ceremonies to conclude this Para-Alpine program. And as I say, those will be coming up very shortly for you.
realizzerà tra pochi minuti. Invitiamo a rimanere tra noi per federarsi negli meditati traguardi di momenti straordinari che hanno reso questo evento così speciale.
Once again,
il
will begin in just a few minutes. We invite everyone to stay in the sunshine and get ready to celebrate the incredible achievements and the moments that have made today so special.
La nostra cerimonia di premiazione inizierà tra pochi minuti. Vi invitiamo a restare con noi per celebrare insieme i traguardi e i momenti straordinari che hanno reso questo evento così speciale.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's slalom vision impaired.
Signore e signori, la cerimonia di premiazione dello slalom uomini ipovedenti.
Please welcome the medalists.
Accogliamo i vincitori.
So welcome along to the victory ceremony for the men's slalom vision impaired. Another spellbinding race.
The medals will be presented by
Le medaglie saranno consegnate da
Miss Leila Marquez, Vice President of the International Paralympic Committee.
Vicepresidente del Comitato Paralimpico Internazionale.
Accompanied by
Accompagnata da
Mr. Giovanni Malago, President Milano Cortina 2026.
Presidente di Milano Cortina 2026.
bronze medalists representing Canada.
Medaglia di bronzo per il Canada, Calla Erickson e la guida Sierra Smith.
Callie Erickson and Sierra Smith, the bronze medal for Canada. What a superlative Paralympic Winter Games this pair have had. Silver in the men's downhill vision impaired, bronze in the Super G, and now bronze in the slalom. Just 21 years of age. What a debut at the Paralympic Winter Games for him. Just skied off the podium in the giant slalom, responded brilliantly to bring home the bronze here. Bronze medal in the men's slalom vision impaired goes to Callie Erickson of Canada and his guide Sierra Smith.
Medalists representing Poland.
Medaglia d'argento per la Polonia, Michał Golasz e la guida Kacper Balasz.
Michał Golasz and his guide Kacper Balasz. A superb performance by them, a first ever silver medal for Poland in para-alpine skiing. Their previous 9 medals have all been bronzes. But it is this man here, Michał Golasz and his guy Kacper Balasz, that break that trend. Leaders after the first run, they couldn't quite see it home, but it was still a brilliant performance, ending up just 0.27 of a second off the top step of the podium. Silver medalist in the men's slalom vision impaired, Michał Golasz of Poland and his guide Kacper Balasz.
Gold medalists and Paralympic champions representing Italy.
Medaglia d'oro e campione paralimpico per l'Italia, Giacomo Bertagnolli e la guida Andrea Ravelli.
Giacomo Bertagnolli and Andrea Ravelli on the top step of the podium. They came here as the reigning Paralympic slalom champions in vision impaired, and they needed a second run charge in difficult conditions to turn it around and make it a second gold medal for Bertagnolli on home snow. 5 races, 5 medals, a bronze, 2 silvers, 2 golds. It's been a fairy tale for the pair on home snow. On moments that will live long in the memory of this pair. Gold medalist in the men's vision impaired, Italy's Giacomo Bertagnolli and his guide Andrea Ravelli.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of Italy.
Signore e signori, se potete, vi preghiamo di alzarvi per l'inno dell'Italia. signori, i vincitori delle medaglie paralimpiche.
What a final race in the men's slalom vision impaired. The medalists in the men's slalom vision impaired: gold for Italy's Giacomo Bertagnoli and Andrea Ravelli, his guide; silver for Poland's Michael Golas and his guide Kasper Vallas; and bronze for Canada's Kalle Eriksson and his guide Sierra Smith. Well, what a meet for Giacomo Bertagnoli and his guide Andrea Ravelli. They've been absolutely superb, haven't they?
What a special experience for the pairing on home soil, a home Paralympic Games, double gold medalists, and on the podium in every one Alpine event. Just sensational skiing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's slalom standing.
Signore e signori, la cerimonia di premiazione dello slalom uomini standing.
Please welcome the medalists.
Accogliamo i vincitori.
The medal ceremony for the men's slalom
The medals will
standing.
be presented by
Le medaglie saranno consegnate da
Sheikh Mohammed Al Khalifa, governing board member of the International Paralympic Committee.
membro del Consiglio direttivo del Comitato Paralimpico Internazionale.
Accompanied by
Accompagnato da
Mrs. Fiona Stevens, council member of the International Ski and Snowboard Federation.
membro del Consiglio della Federazione Internazionale Ski e Snowboard.
Bronze medalist representing Switzerland.
Medaglia di bronzo per la Svizzera Robin Kusch.
Robin Kusch of Switzerland takes the bronze medal. Had the toughest of the conditions when he was first out the start hut in run 1, but responded brilliantly to go from 6th to 3rd and pick up a 3rd medal of these Paralympic Winter Games. He's 4th, so he started with a gold in the downhill, gold in the Super G, silver in giant slalom, bronze in slalom. Bronze medalist in the men's slalom standing, Robin Kusch of Switzerland.
Silver medalist representing New Zealand.
Medaglia d'argento per la Nuova Zelanda, Adam Hall.
Adam Hall of New Zealand, 4th after the first run, a 2nd run charge in his specialist discipline. Saw him leapfrog up the table into silver. Gold in 2010, gold in 2018, bronze now in 2026 to go with the bronze in 2022. Silver medal in the Alpine skiing in the men's slalom standing, Adam Hall of New Zealand.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing Russian Federation.
Medaglia d'oro e campione paralimpico per la federazione russa, Alexei Bugayev.
Alexei Bugayev of the Russian Federation takes his first gold medal of these games in the last race. Paralympic champion in slalom in 2014 on home snow. 12 years later, he's on the top step again in slalom. Superlative in both the first and second run. Good enough to win by 2.83 seconds. Gold medal in the men's slalom standing, Alexei Bugayev of the Russian Federation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of the Russian Federation.
Signore e signori, se potete, vi preghiamo di alzarvi per l'inno della Federazione Russa.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Signore e signori, i vincitori delle medaglie paralimpiche.
The Paralympic medalists in the men's slalom standing. Gold to the Russian Federation's Alexei Bugayev, silver to New Zealand's Adam Hall, and bronze to Switzerland's Robin Kusch. Well, another brilliant finish to the standing programme here in Milano Cortina, and Bugayev, well, electric in both his runs.
He was so quick, absolutely sent it down that run, well and truly earning himself the Paralympic slalom champion.
And we saw some excellent second run charges, both from Hall to get himself up into silver and Kusch to get himself into bronze.
There were opportunities and the athletes took them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's slalom sitting.
Signore e signori, la cerimonia di premiazione dello slalom uomini sitting.
Please welcome the medalists.
Accogliamo i vincitori.
So the final victory ceremony of the Para-Alpine program at these Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games in the men's slalom sitting.
The medals will be presented by
Le medaglie saranno consegnate da
Mrs. Fiona Stevens, Council Member of the International Ski and Snowboard Federation.
membro del Consiglio della Federazione Internazionale Sci e Snowboard.
Accompanied by
Accompagnata da
Mr. Miguel Zaldívar, Chief Executive Officer of Hogan Lovells.
amministratore delegato di Hogan Lovells.
Bronze medalist representing Japan.
Medaglia di bronzo per il Giappone, Takeshi Suzuki.
Oh, what a moment for Japan and Suzuki Takeshi. He won gold in the slitting slalom in 2014 in Sochi, and he picks up his fourth winter medal at the Paralympic Games, third bronze. And Japan leaving it late in the men's competition to take their first medal. Bronze in the men's slalom sitting, Suzuki Takeshi of Japan.
Silver medalist representing Norway.
Medaglia d'argento per la Norvegia, Jesper Pedersen.
Jesper Pedersen with yet another Paralympic Winter Games medal. Gold in the downhill, the one he missed out on 4 years ago, followed by a silver in Super G. Missed out on the podium in the Alpine combined, third in giant slalom, second now in the slalom. It's another really fruitful Paralympic Winter Games for the Norwegian ace. Silver medal in the men's slalom sitting, Jesper Pedersen of Norway.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing the Netherlands.
Medaglia d'oro e campione paralimpico per i Paesi Bassi, Jeroen Kamschreur.
Jeroen Kamschreur makes it a hat-trick of gold medals here at the Paralympic Winter Games 2026. He was the first Dutch athlete to win a Paralympic medal of any colour in alpine skiing. He was also the first Dutch para-skier to win a world title when he won the Super Combined in 2017. And he just keeps rewriting the record books. 3 gold medals, absolutely sensational. A brilliant skier to watch. It's all or nothing, as it proved here in Milano Cortina. 3 DNS, but 3 gold medals. Gold medal in the men's slalom sitting, Jeroen Kamschreur of the Netherlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of the Netherlands.
Signore e signori, se potete, vi preghiamo di alzarvi per l'inno dei Paesi Bassi.
ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Signore e signori, I vincitori delle medaglie paralimpiche.
The Paralympic medalists in the men's slalom sitting: gold for Jeroen Kamscher of the Netherlands, silver for Jesper Pedersen of Norway, and bronze for Suzuki Takeshi of Japan. Well, it was another harem-scarum run from Kamscher, wasn't it? But it was just superb from the Dutch athlete.
Spectacular skiing. We've seen incredibly tight finishes across all of the alpine skiing disciplines in the men's sitting category, and it did require that all or nothing racing. Kamscher delivered yet again.
Well, the 30th and final gold medal to be decided, and it has been taken home by Jeroen Kamscher of the Netherlands to cap off what has been a remarkable programme of para-alpine skiing. The curtain has fallen on 7 days of alpine competition in Cortina d'Ampezzo. The Olimpia della Tofana course has delivered spectacular racing. 30 medals were contested, won by 19 countries. Austria topped the table, followed by Italy and the Netherlands. What a Paralympic Winter Games this has been. Bye-bye.